camera over.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. What are we doing this week?
Well, what did we do last week?
What did we do last week? Today we're going to be finishing off our service, so we're going to bleed the cooling system, bleed the brakes. Oh yeah, we're driving along. Bleed the brakes.
Some real Hollywood shit.
Look at that broken Parker.
Yes.
Look at the handbrake.
Wouldn't mind rotating the tyres.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Good idea.
And just suss it all out, just see what else we need to do in the future, huh?
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Doesn't look like it. What does that look like on the other screen?
Is it good?
No. There.
Oh, we're rolling already. Good
The
morning, Gus.
sticks, morning. The stick's in there if you need it.
Yeah, cool. Do that first. And is this magnetic? Oh my god, so
Yeah.
good.
Are the clips attached?
Yeah,
There's a clip on either side, yeah.
click. What's going on today, Gussie?
All right, so Mori's just had this idea because we're trying to bleed the cooling system. We've seen you can buy like bleeding kits that lock onto the top of your radiator. They're about $100. We're doing a budget thing, so $100 isn't an option. So we're gonna try and pull the internals out of this radiator cap and drill it out to fit a bottle. So we'll just lock that in. Maybe we'll put some sealant on the inside or something, I don't know. We'll lock it in, have the bottle there, and we should be able to bleed with it. So we'll just drill out the inside bit and hopefully not break anything.
Unexpected explosion.
I knew it would fall apart like that. That's perfect.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Does it fit on yours?
So this is a brand new radiator cap on my 80 series. I need to do some cooling stuff, but we're just checking to see if it works. And it looks to me like they're actually the same cap, surprisingly. So it locks in. So, well, it doesn't lock in, but once we put the seal on, it'll all work. So that will be good enough to bleed the cooling system with.
Double win. Here we go.
All right, we'll use that one.
Yeah, dope. Do you have a drill bit that will be big enough to kind of...
You mean like one of these?
Oh, he's got all the goods. He's got to just swipe all this off here. All right, that's awesome.
No, we just use the bench. That, I need to repair that. Needs a new chuck.
Yeah.
It works, it's just a bit of a pain in the butt. All right, so we'll use my vernier calipers that I ran over yesterday. I wonder if I pull it apart, I might be able to straighten it up. Anyway.
That's where I would pull them apart and straighten them up and get distracted for the whole day.
Yeah.
Where you're like, all right.
27.5mm outer, but I reckon if we drill it down to the inside of the thread, we'll get a better seal. We might glue it still.
And we can actually thread it into the thing, right?
Yeah.
And just like kind of have a friction fit.
I don't think we're going to get exactly... So it's wanting 24.6. Maybe I'll just get down to the 24 mark and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, it's plastic anyway, right? So we can put
Yeah, well, yeah.
Excellent.
And I can't imagine that this drill bit is exactly 24mm.
You would hope so.
You would, but I didn't pay too much for it, so... that's our 24 mil. What's next, Mori?
Welcome to Craftworks with Mori. Today we're turning a simple bottle, it's like 1 minute crafts, simple bottle into, well, you just have to wait and see. So the materials you'll need: 1 large hammer, pea in a bottle, and a center punch, and a knife. Make sure it's sharp by doing this on there. So you want to create sort of lines like this across the entire bottle, and you'll find out why later. Now, as you can see, I've purposefully missed the junction between these 2 lines. So just make sure you do that as well. Okay. You want to have a nice sharp edge.
Just so you can cut your fingers every time you go near it.
Yeah. So that's perfect. That's great. And then we just need to glue it. What do you call this?
Bit of a seal.
Yeah, a bit of a seal. That should be good. And then just going to pop our existing gasket, washer, rubber washer on top. Might actually not screw it on. I think that is now permanently attached to my car.
Just
that's
glued it to the car. All right, shall we move the car up onto the garage hump and start bleeding it? At least we'll get it up there and let it cool for a couple of minutes. Hot glue doesn't take long to cool anyway, so. Oh no, it's terribly heavy.
So heavy. So heavy. You pushing? Push.
Yeah, that'll do.
Done. So I reckon, we just start the car?
Let's, just put some more coolant in and start the car. And
I can start it now.
It's pretty empty though.
But it would still have fluid.
Oh,
in it because it might start gurgling.
Yep, good idea.
Give it some room. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, start it and I'll top it up if it needs it.
Like it's not going to overheat while we're just sitting here.
Nah.
Oil level was good.
Yeah, oil level was good.
We're chilling. Stir.
Have you got a choke or something?
That was me just tapping the accelerator.
Oh. I reckon it had a massive airlock.
Yeah, myself, hey.
Because look how much coolant we've now put in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was basically full yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, we put like 1.5 litres or something in yesterday.
Sounding so happy.
So next step, we're just going to clean up this rocker cover. We've got a new gasket coming later on.
Question, I guess.
Yes.
I've been saying rocker cover, you've been saying valve cover. What's the difference between, I'm assuming they're the same thing.
Yeah.
But do some cars have, or have not, rockers? No. I guess we'll
I
find
don't
out
know.
when we take this.
Well, no, every
rocker
car would
cover
have
off.
rockers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And every car would have
that's like,
valves.
whether you got an overhead cam or an internal cam, you're still pushing a rocker to open and close the valves.
You could kind of just call it like the oil
the
cover, the engine internal
oil leaky stopper.
oil leaky stopper. So we're gonna let's take the oil leaky stopper out.
Yeah, we're gonna just clean it up. It's pretty rubbish looking. It's had oil all over it.
Let's be careful with our words here, okay?
The car looks shit. It's all right, Mori. I love your car.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Hardly even opening it.
Yep, that's big enough.
Nice.
Well, you do the honours then,
Oh yeah, yes please.
and I'll cover it. Let's just unplug that.
And here we go. How hot?
Is it hot?
How hot and exciting. A little bit. Whoa. Crazy.
Yeah, nice.
What are the first impressions?
I mean, it could be dirtier.
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, like, it's grimy, but
Sour.
that feels like plastic. So let's not touch that until we know for sure that. But that is definitely, you can feel it. It doesn't feel like rubber anymore.
Right. Neither did the top ones either.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So I would like to clean the inside of this, but I don't think we will. Although saying that, we could probably pop these screws out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and just... Hey, that's what the other seal is for, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe let's leave those screws in.
Let's do that.
I think maybe we'll just wipe it this time.
I think that sounds good.
And then if we do a future episode where we paint things black, then we'll pull it out and maybe even take it to Elliot and get it sandblasted.
So what's the benefit of that? Just having it tidy inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just clean all the gunk out of it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, yeah, I would be worried that we would compromise that seal. What's this?
Well, this must be to do with breathing. So that would stop. So you got oil flinging around in here, but you've also got the engine's breathing, so it's pushing out vapors. It goes through this. This will be like a filter, and this thing will trap the oil.
Right.
And then if you flip it over, the vapors will come out of this.
PCV
and this,
or something?
Yeah, PCV. But this is before all that stuff. So there you go. There's that will be your PCV, and then that one, the other one will be controlling vacuum with the intake.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Sick. Well, so like you said, we'll just wipe that down.
Let's just wipe the inside down.
Just so we can work with it.
And then the outside.
So what we really want to do is just get this thing looking a bit more pretty.
Let's just, scrape all the crap off.
Whoa.
And we might use some diesel to clean it rather than pressure wash up with the porter.
We've also got heaps of that degreaser as well.
We've got degreaser, but I think I've got heaps of diesel and that will be good enough.
Patiently watching as you talk, outside point of view, coming from 8,000 kilometers away, like a swap with you. We would be matching in disbelief. He's doing alright. If you haven't heard from
Alright, so we're just gonna give this valve cover a bit of a clean. It's full of gunk, so we'll just clean it up.
Especially here.
Yeah, especially that. Maybe I need a paint scraper.
Yeah.
Are
we worried about the underside?
We'll give it a wipe, but if this diesel gets on the underside, I wouldn't worry too much.
True.
Let's just get the outside clean and then we'll flip it over and just wipe the inside.
I actually remember using diesel to clean the engine of my Falcon back in the day.
Yeah.
Like just poured like 5 liters in it and just not running it like with ignition, but like starting motor, just spinning it.
You just turned it over.
Yeah, and then emptied it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Diesel's a really good
It's like
cleaner.
the old school cleaner, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And I've got heaps of it.
Yeah, let's go.
One for you, one for me.
Thank you.
sometimes when I don't know what to say. I feel like I've fallen behind. My words break, they form into one. Sometimes I need to find a way to slow myself down.
So we've given the outside a bit of a scrub. It's a hell of a lot better, but we're still just going to run over it with a wire brush just to clean it up.
Do you think all this pitting will come out?
Yeah, that'll come out with a wire brush. Yeah. So what we're going to do next is just wire brush the valve cover just to clean up there's just some like gunk and grime left over from 30 years of use, so we'll just give it a quick scratch with the wire brush.
Need to find a way to slow myself down. Sometimes I don't know what to feel. I wish I
Kind of like polishing something really old. That looks, yeah. That looks
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I was a bit worried that maybe it might leave scratches, but you can't see it. It just looks brushed.
No, that's fantastic. I can see, yeah, but I think once we get to that part.
Yeah.
when the rain falls overhead.
But yeah, cool. That's our rocker cover, valve cover.
Find a way
Cooking
to
and
slow
steampunk.
me down.
I can't wait to see
As
it.
fast as I can, as fast as I
I think
can.
you should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to bleed the brakes now. My little Mazda 121. Aptly named Little Boy. It's not an atomic reference, it's just small and sweet.
Don't read too much into that, please.
So we're going to bleed the brakes. I've never bled brakes before the floor. So Gus is going to take the lead here, but
It's
to my
easy.
understanding, it's
easy.
furthest away from the brake booster first to closest wheel or brake to the brake booster, right?
Yep.
So we're going to start on the back wheel there. Going to see what happens.
Yeah, the other thing is it's got discs on the front and drums in the rear. I've never actually done drums before, but it's
play
just a
drums,
valve.
so don't
You
worry.
play drums?
play
I think
drums.
we've got it
Very
covered.
good. That's why I'm going to go down the back. Gus will be in the front.
It's yeah, it's just a valve, so it should work the same way. Basically, we're just going to get someone in the driver's seat just to pump the pedal, and someone to open and close the valve. We've got some brake fluid. I've got a little bleeder. We just need to make sure we're not going to run the reservoir dry. And
On that note, because the fluid is pretty brown looking and old, like you said, do we want to?
we do want to flush it out, yeah.
So how do we do that?
So we're going to open the rear one and flush it out till the cylinder's almost empty.
Oh, see it. Yeah, okay. Until
then-
I see fresh fluid, or
Almost.
Almost.
Well, I'm going to watch this
yeah.
drain down, and then we'll top it back up, and then
Cool.
you want to try and get fresh.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway,
Sounds good. That's
there's so much room in here.
a roomy little car.
All right, hold.
Yep. Oh, you want me to open it now?
Yeah, open it,
Cool. Opening. Fluid is coming out.
and then close it.
Closing. Closed.
We've just bled 3 brakes, so we've done the rear ones, we've done the front left. We're on to doing the front right. And that'll be it for brake bleeding.
Sometimes to go down, you're not supposed to go up. Didn't think I'd be doing all the work, I guess.
Isn't that why you're here?
Just sitting back, enjoying life in the car, and I'm slaving away under here.
Come on, Mori.
Trying my best. Oh, we're good.
Imagine the car just rolled over. You lifted it up to just pop.
All right, well, Angus is kind of locked in there now. I might go get some lunch. We're back in 45. I need a pee. I haven't torqued that front passenger wheel yet.
Yeah,
by the
that's
way.
right. Yeah. By the way, the torque setting is 108 Newton meters. Just so you know, Mori.
108. Did you figure out how to change it on this thing? Or you still just got it on the max setting?
Oh yeah, no, you can't set torque. You
Oh,
can
okay.
high, medium, and low, or like get
For
it
the
so
speed,
like
or-
yeah. Well, no, as in like torque setting.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a setting where it like
Well, it's
it
got-
does one impact and then turns off.
True. Interesting. I'll put it on low. Enough.
So when are we doing laps in the Skyline?
Enough sillies. Skyline?
Yeah.
Skyline. Don't know what you're talking about.
Is that a surprise?
No, not at all.
Yep.
Opening.
Yep.
Closed.
Yep.
Opening.
Yep.
Closed. Very few air bubbles in this one.
Yeah.
Closed. Starting to get some cleaner fluid. Closed.
So what's that? We've done the accelerator pedal, we've done the brake pedal. Have we done anything with the clutch?
No, I would actually love to. The clutch is
What? Wait,
it's
no.
too high.
That's not connected, of course.
Cheeky guiding. Alrighty.
I'm free.
It's free. Sick. What's your favorite torque setting, Angus?
My favourite, one Ugga Dugga.
One Ugga-Dugga, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a 105 kind of guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't, like 108 is kind of, it's kind of to that point when like, this is too tight now. I'll suck it out. Well, let's just compare.
Oh yeah, we can.
Compare. I mean, this is off the fronts as well. This is like.
What about the other bottle?
Look at that. It's clear. Clear as hell.
Yeah, that's going to be way nicer.
Lovely stuff. Give us a little rundown of
What we've done so far. All right, so today we've bled the cooling system, which we need to just top that back up. It's sort of sitting a bit low now, which is fine. It means we've been bleeding the air out of it. We have tried to fix this bulb, but we didn't succeed.
Need to find a multimeter for that.
Yeah,
right?
I probably need to buy a new multimeter. We've bled the front and rear brakes. We've tried to adjust the handbrake. I think we got it a little bit better, but we need to road test it. And we've started to pull the rocker cover off.
There's a little peek inside.
So far we have cleaned the head, the mating surface here, and we've cleaned the rocker cover. We're just waiting on the gasket to come back, or to arrive, so that we can fit that together. And then I think that's probably us done for maintenance, really.
Pretty amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
We also rotated the tires.
Oh yeah, that too.
Little bits, and we're gonna just, maybe we can do this now, adjust my clutch bite point is a bit high for my liking, so we're gonna give this little guy a bit of a twizzle and try and get it just a bit more pleasant for me. Hey Angus,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
So, Repco has decided to tell us at 4:30 when the part was due to arrive that the part is in fact not coming. So we're doing plan B. So we're just cleaning up the sealing surface of our rocker cover. And we're going to use the old gasket to get us out of trouble, but we're going to use some gasket sealant. So it's over there, but we're going to glue the inside of this with the sealant. By glue, I mean it's just stopping the oil from falling out. I'm going to put the gasket on there and then do the same for the other side. Pop it straight on the engine. So I'm just cleaning it now, just to give it,
The best chance.
yeah, the best chance to stick, and give it like 10 minutes to evaporate and dry off, and then we can sort of glue it all together. So we're just using some high temp RTV. I actually got this to do the 80 series when I pulled the transfer case apart, but the kit I bought for that already came with it, so lucky we have a use for it. So we're just going to glue the inside of this valve cover so that we can temporarily seal it with the old gasket like that, just so we don't get oil past that, just so Mori can drive it home and
For the next 2 years.
for the next 2 years. Don't worry, I'll chase him up.
I've been in your head. On the 8th I will be dead.
So we're just going to put a little bit of gasket around here just to seal that surface up. So go ahead.
Call your friends so you can stay out late. You said you weren't gonna see me anyway. Well, you know I can't influence myself. You always
should just
talk,
be able to get
baby, and talk is cheap.
Belt's in now.
Would you leave this party for me?
I don't reckon that's even factory. Yeah. Where are the plugs on it?
Could this be the diary of a
And it runs without it, so.
Say you've lost me completely.
Maybe that's why your radio
Wondered
sounds shit.
if I stick around.
Here we go. Just a little sneeze. Don't worry about it.
Call your friends so you can stay out late. You said you weren't gonna see me anyway.
Oh, is that its cold start thing?
Yeah. That must be that valve, right? Or something. Hello, mate.
Hasn't made that noise again, has it?
No. I was just saying to the camera that I think my clutch adjustment was a little bit poor. I tried to make it lower, but I've actually made the bite point higher. Or I just got used to like driving Beck's car, and because now the throttle is like instantly responsive.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult.
It's heaps different. Oop. But dude, it feels. Oh yeah, I might have to adjust that before I leave. I know I haven't done any suspension wise. Well, the tire pressures are better.
The brakes might take a little bit to.
Just get.
Oh, I mean, they're bedded in, so.
It's
not like we changed the pads.
It's feeling really good, man. Oh,
Just go left. We'll go to the servo straight away.
yeah, cool. So, just getting a bit of heat, smoke from the engine. What do we?
I think it's just stuff coming, but it would have been that coolant just
Coolant, yeah.
sitting on that fan. It's
Smells
coming.
like coolant. It looks like it's coming from there too, isn't it?
The fan's not hot. It's just.
Excess coolant.
I think it's just coolant burning off the outside of the.
So, that's sealed.
It's not hot.
Yeah. We did spill a lot of coolant
Yeah.
during the process. It's just this tire, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. The rest I've already checked.
That's lovely up there. Keep going straight.
So Mori, how do you reckon we went?
I'm stoked. Yeah, I feel like we did really good. Car's feeling super happy.
It does feel a lot better.
I think, yeah, I mean the brakes feel
Just go straight.
cool. The brakes feel. How do the brakes feel?
Just feel
Way
like they're
more like.
stopping.
Yeah, but they also feel like they have more of a.
A bite to them, or maybe modulation.
More modulation, more control.
Yeah.
Left or right?
Left.
Yeah, like the amount of brake braking that I have is much larger. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Engine sounds super like just clean and good, and yeah, I'm really happy. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm happy. The only thing I'm worried about is because we've filling the radiator up, we've spilt coolant all over the backside of the radiator. So there was a bit of steam coming off it when we pulled into the servo, but I'm not seeing any now.
Neither.
Go left at the intersection up there.
I do think it was because we stopped though.
Yeah, well
it
that's true.
It should dissipate. Like,
It'll dissipate, yeah.
if it's
And
not
the other thing
actively
is,
leaking.
we've coated the engine in degreaser, so that's going to burn off too.
That's so true.
So like, there's fluid where there's not meant to be fluid. It's got to burn off. So yeah, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll take it home, do a couple of minor tweaks. Like the throttle's a bit sticky, like it's not enough slack in the cable maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
It does. Mori says it does feel better, but
like having the instant response is really good, but I think I've just done it just that little bit too much where it's actually open the whole time.
yeah.
Like I have to put my foot underneath it and pull it out to get back to idle.
The thing is that the cable's 35 years old, so it's
Yeah.
probably not moving the way it should have been.
Other thing that's a bit strange is that I feel like my alignment's out in the way that it feels like it's tugging to the left. But it's all we've done is changed the swap tires around, so
Yeah, no, we haven't touched any steering components.
I don't know what's.
We haven't even lifted the car up off the suspension components
That's
either.
right.
So
that might just be a.
could be like half a psi or a psi difference in the tires.
Well, I did discover that I was running these at 10 psi too many, which sounds crazy, I know, but it was just what I read on the tires. So yeah, having correct tire pressure may also be just making the car. But there's so many parameters that feel different to me right now.
And it's a really tall tire too. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna wobble around on the road. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope it was entertaining and informative. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Actually, guys, look. I think it is okay.
Pretty ordinary roads around here.
Yeah, that's true. We're good. All right.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Catch you in the next one.